Oh, good morning.
Good morning. Hey, Rihanna.
Oh, hey.
Look, it's there's an author in the shot. Cool. Look what we just did, guys. So here's a room full of people.
I'm not
doing
breaking
things.
anything. I'm not breaking.
Good. We had to work on a very tight schedule, but we just interviewed Mr. John Green, which was exciting. How do you feel?
Cool.
Was it cool?
It's really warm in here now.
Yes, because we have to turn
Not cool.
we have to turn off all the fans and close the windows. And whoa, wait a minute.
It's Joel.
It's Joel.
I'm back.
Hey, Joel. What do you do? Wait, where are we? Shay, where are we?
We are currently in Indianapolis, Indiana, at the office of John Green. I'm not sure if you've heard of him. He's a New York Times best-selling author, co-founder of DFTBA Records, VidCon, and the Kiva Bank, and many, many, many other things. Creator of the Vlogbrothers and Nerdfighteria, and he's just done a lot of awesome in reducing world suck.
That was great.
That's
Wow,
where
holy
we're at
crap.
right now.
You were paying attention to that
Yeah,
interview.
I listened to that. I was writing everything down that he said. So.
I feel like I should have you go on the road with me as my hype man.
man.
Everybody, let's get ready to rumble. John Green coming in at 6'2", 180 pounds.
Yeah, go on about how I'm 6'2", 180.
All muscle.
We actually erected this wall. We're gonna put it back together.
Yeah, we don't know
but
if we're gonna get it all back to how.
Oh, don't worry about it.
We'll
Looks
figure
good.
it out.
Looks good. This is all. Look at Danica's incredibly good felt work.
She's talented.
She's awesome.
Yeah.
She's a lover of felt.
She is. She is.
I'm gonna go on record saying that was my favorite interview we've done so far. That was really, really interesting and really good. You guys are gonna love it.
Good.
You hear that? Screw you, Megan Todd.
She just cried the whole time. That was no fun at all.
Screw you, Megan
Conscious.
Todd.
Yeah, what did you find? I found the Dutch version of Looking for Alaska. It's called The Great Perhaps, also known as Het Grote Misschien. And I was actually... I was downstairs, and Rihanna comes running. She like, Corey needs you. I was like, okay. I come upstairs, and John Green wants to know how to pronounce Dutch words. That's why they called me upstairs. I was like, okay, cool. So I found this, and I'm really interested in it.
John's Dutch, right? John is Dutch, right?
Well, he's not very Dutch if he doesn't know how to say words. I'm Dutch, and I don't know how to speak Dutch.
So is Rihanna.
But like, okay, no, but why is it in green?
I don't know. Let's ask him.
That doesn't make any
Let's ask
sense.
him right now.
What's the Dutch word for green?
Groen.
I know. Oh, that makes sense.
It's Groen.
I grew up with some groons. We call them
Groen.
groons.
Groen. Groen. It would have to be
But there's a lot of.
John Groen would be his name.
But there were a lot of people at our school that had anglicized versions
changed it.
of Dutch
Which
names.
is, do you know what generation he is? Because they might have just changed it to like
Oh, he's like a
the
first
English
generation
version.
Pokemon.
Okay.
He's like the original
Yes,
151.
yes, that makes sense. Okay, that's why his name is different.
You know that? John is not his real name. Seriously. His real name is Peter Van Houten.
Right, that makes sense. That makes total sense.
I don't know if they explain this, but we're whispering because John is shooting an episode. We've been whispering for like a couple minutes. John is shooting an episode of Mental Floss.
We're just whispering because we feel like okay.
More stage whispering, please.
John's having a nap and we can't
But
wake him.
for whispering, we're being really loud right now. So they're shooting an episode of one of John's shows called Mental Floss, and Joel and Corrado are like in there. Joel and Corrado are like, it's James Earl Jones. It's not my fault. He's telling me it was CNN. This is CNN. Why did I tell me that? I know. I just opened the app. You need to tell me. I'm sorry. So, anyways, John's filming. We need to be quiet. We're doing a really bad job.
Also, Canadians.
We are here. Our presence is here all the time. So that's good.
Look, it's Gunnarolla.
Oh yeah, Gunnarolla's in there.
I can't focus.
I think that's Celine Dion. Or Leah Daniels. That's Leah Daniels.
So we just had a kind of a cool moment when we realized we were just sitting around a table reading the news essentially and just gossiping about geopolitical events. And then John walked in and said, hey, I have a video about North Korea. I'm going to put it up. And then he did. So we were present for that. Whoop, excuse me. Can I just, I'm just trying to.
Sir.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Can I just, sorry. Excuse me. So what's your video about, John?
It's about North Korea.
Is it-
I didn't know how well it would be timed, but apparently North Korea has been threatening people in a stunning turn of events.
Right, shocking.
But they seem to be amping their rhetoric up to previously unseen levels. So
And your video is about how
it's
they
about
should shut up?
life inside of a North Korean prison camp, as reported by the only person ever to known to have escaped one.
So it's like a happy-go-lucky kind of video then?
It's got a lot of jokes in it. Actually, like midway through the video, I did make the comment that this video is going to have no jokes. The thing about North Korea is like it's funny. Like when Team America World Police takes it on or whatever, it's funny in the abstract, like if you have some distance, but then when you're actually talking about actual people's lives in North Korea, it's the least funny thing ever.
Yeah, pretty serious video.
It's not the funniest video I ever made. My hair looks pretty bad though, so that's always, you gotta...
This is pretty good. I like that you actually got first comment on your own video, right?
I did, yeah, I was first. If you really hustle, you can usually do
Yeah.
it, you know?
Yeah.
You gotta have something to fight for in this
I like
world.
to leave it private, and then I like have a little conversation with myself. And then when they come there, they see that I was there, like talking to myself back and forth.
Oh, I really like this part.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really funny.
Check out 622.
Right.
That's when it really gets good.
Commenters, if they're smart, like I'll almost always see, like if they have a specific comment about a time, I'll almost always click on that time because you want to see what it's.
And then it's never something that
Yeah,
you
and you're
think is funny. You're like,
"Wow,
what?
that's dumb. Yeah.
That wasn't that good at all. I just
Yeah.
panned to the window.
You know, what if they shut down all air flight? You know.
Yeah. Also, what if they drop nukes? Like,
Right.
What if
the second
What if
biggest
I'm
story today?
delayed on my? What if I'm inconvenienced on my flight, John? Think of that.
What if I'm stuck at,
we get the
are you
air
going to be in
out
the
of the
Indianapolis
shot?
airport?
Yeah.
It is a fantastic airport.
Is it?
So that's the good news.
That'll be
It's
good.
the best airport, I don't want to brag, but it was just voted best airport in North America.
Was it really?
Free wireless,
There you go.
lots of space. I vlog there all the time. It's one of my favorite places to make videos.
Do they have any like nuclear bomb shelters, or is
That I
that
don't know. There's a nice chapel though. It doesn't have any windows. Go to the chapel.
pretty safe?
Corey Vidal found
I need
pudding.
I got spoons.
Look at all of
Joel
the
showed up
pudding.
with pudding.
I showed up.
And I was like, is that pudding? And got up and like left the room.
Comes
And
back with
this,
this.
okay, the spoons, you can imagine how big the spoons are. Approximately that big. Because I went scoop, and then the other scoop, and that's the size of the spoons. It's not my fault. That's not an obnoxious amount of pudding.
Much smaller amount.
Did you take half of a spoon?
I don't know. I just scooped it, and that's what I got.
I went scoop, plop.
Is that banana pudding?
It's banana.
vanilla.
Oh,
Is it?
No, it's banana.
Is it banana?
He says so. We're getting banana.
Excuse me. I like some banana.
I thought you didn't like pudding.
No.
No. It's Jello. She doesn't like Jello.
Who doesn't like Jello?
Saskia.
There's
banana.
always room for
No,
Jello.
Jello is
She doesn't
disgusting.
like it. I don't know.
It's like wiggly and clear and gross and like what? That does not. How does that look appealing? How is
There's
that?
always room for Jello.
No.
Bill Cosby said so.
No. Well,
Cosby, with the kids,
good. Okay. Well.
put it, pop, Jello. You know how it is.
Okay. Well, he can have it.
Why are you here?
I'm here to operate cameras.
Good. Where did you go?
I went home to deal with my house.
Okay, and now you're back.
Now I'm back.
How long are you back for, Joel?
3 weeks.
Yes. High fives. Good. How was your trip here?
Not so good. It took me 24 hours to travel 4.
What? What is that? What do you mean?
Well, I took a shuttle into Buffalo, and then I had to wait there a couple hours, and then I got on a flight, and then I was waiting in Cleveland for my flight from
Cleveland rocks.
Cleveland to Indianapolis. And Cleveland does not rock.
Joel, you sound so sad.
Cause well, I'm waiting there, and they said, "Oh, the flight's gonna be delayed an hour." So I was like, "That's okay." And then it was another 45 minutes on top of that, and then it was 2 hours late that we got onto the plane. And then we're sitting there, and they had to fuel the plane. So they bring the first fuel truck, and it's not working. So they bring another one, and it's not working. So they bring a third one, and while they're getting the third one set up, the stewardess's time runs out, and she's not allowed to fly. And so they
What?
canceled the flight.
What is her time runs out? What does that mean?
I don't know. They're only allowed to work a certain amount of time in a day, and she was done and legally not allowed to.
She was just done?
Yeah.
But like, wouldn't
She's
she
like,
have...
I'm done.
She would have been in the sky at that point.
Yeah, and
Like, she wouldn't have been
actually-
done in the sky.
She lived the time of that was left
Oh, I
wasn't
see.
enough time to finish the flight or something. So my flight got canceled, and I was
Because of a stewardess? Couldn't they get another
No,
stewardess?
because there's no one left. And so I had to spend the night in Cleveland with a bunch of strangers.
Oh, Joel. That's so sad.
It was pretty sad.
Well, we drove here from New York City and then slept for 3 hours.
Nice. I slept for 1 hour.
And then what'd you do?
Then I got up and got on a plane and was picked up by Alex.
Oh, Alex is cute. I like Alex.
I like Alex because he rescued me.
He's you and him should be a thing.
No.
Oh, you're right. Joel's married. Right.
Right.
Well, like what happens in America doesn't have health care. So just keep that
right.
Cool. Well, I'm glad you're back with us, my
Me
friend.
too. I'm glad I'm finally here after a long, full day. Of
The only thing you
travel.
missed was our 12-hour drive from New York to here.
Sweet.
That's all you missed.
Well, the thing you missed was 24 hours of sitting in airports or an airplane.
I would have been very frustrated by that experience. Good job. Glad to have you here. Good work today. Good work. Good work, Sam. Good work, Rihanna. John's makeup looked exquisite. Actually, because both of you are fans of John Green, I want to ask you both a question. And I want you to answer at the same time, and I want you to speak over top of each other. Rihanna, what was it like putting makeup on John Green? And Sam, what was it like miking John Green? And go.
Terrifying.
Perfect.
Oh, John Green. He made me tear up. We've done what? We've done 40 or 50 YouTuber interviews and then 100 viewer interviews, and 2 people have made me tear up. Ali Trippy, when she was crying and made me cry. And John Green, who was not crying, but said a thing that just hit me right here. Just right here. Don't look at my legs. So that was very unexpected, and I was actually unable to ask my next question, and Shay jumped in with a question. So thank you, John, for teaching me more about myself. All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Good night.
Give me daily vlogs, I want them in my subscription box. I wonder who might drop by, even though sometimes it's Canada outside. So don't go away, we're here every day. It's not Apprentice A, it's Apprentice A. Hey, 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 hey. Home is where the vlog is.